Welcome back, everybody. The memorial service for the late ANC veteran Professor Ismail Mohamed will be held at the Johannesburg City Hall later on today. Amongst his many contributions towards the freedom of the country, in 1976 he was arrested under the Internal Security Act with the likes of Planning Minister TREVOR MANUEL. He was also well known for his gift of mathematics, having taught at various universities in the continent. Well, joining us to tell us more about Professor Ismail Mohamed is family friend Eddie Makue. Good to have you. It's so nice to have you on Morning Live.
Lovely to be here.
Tell us about your relationship with the professor.
I think that it's just African that we start off and just publicly also convey our condolences to the Mohamed family.
Absolutely.
I got to know Professor Ismail Mohamed as this humble servant of the people, a professor in mathematics, but a person who had a profound love for freedom in this country and worked with people across the generational divide. He worked with young people as easily as what it is for him to work with older people, particularly during his first years at the University of Western Cape, and then the work that we did with him against the policies of the apartheid regime to cause division in our South African politics through the tricameral parliament, where he was instrumental in the establishment of the Anti-President's Council Committee that became a proud affiliate of the United Democratic Front.
Yeah. Tell us more about how he fought against apartheid. What else did he do?
Prof was amazing in how he joined young people by campaigning, distributing pamphlets in the street, going from door to the homes of ordinary people, trying to explain to them what the strategies of the apartheid regime was, and encouraging people to resist the evils that were propagated by that policies.
Now, I spoke about it in the introduction. You have referred to it as well. He had a gift for mathematics, and this was evident from a very early age, I'm led to believe. How did he use this gift of his?
I didn't have the privilege to be sitting in his classroom, but as our leader, he would sit in meetings and he would approach any problems that we were confronted with from a mathematical basis as well. He would analyze the problem with us, and he would very often, as a good educator, also not prescribe to us what actions need to be taken, but leave it to us to then say that this is the problem, these are the options that you have to address this problem, which one is it that you would choose, and left it to us to take that final decision.
Well, he was 82 years old now as he passed away. Were there any activities that he was busy with before his death?
Difficult to say, because his health deteriorated quite rapidly. And I don't think that there was anybody that actually anticipated that he would leave us at that time. There's nobody that actually plans properly for the day that you're not going to be here. But what we do know is that he has been at home with his beloved wife, Auntie Ellen, and also the youngest daughter living with them in the house. So he has been able to spend some quality time with Auntie Ellen, because one of the things that we know about his life is that while he loved his family dearly, he hasn't had enough time, because of his commitment to the liberation of this country, to do justice to the family that he has been blessed with.
And that is it's a story that echoes through, I think, most of the struggle heroes through the country, is that, you know, that was the one thing that sadly lacked, was the time that they had to spend with their families because of what they were doing for the betterment and the future generations of our country. We've got the memorial service that is going to be held today. Just the details again, City Hall at 2 o'clock. What exactly are the funeral arrangements? What can we expect?
We have arranged with the family for the memorial service to happen today, and then tomorrow morning the body will arrive at home. We're asking people to give the family their privacy at the house, and then there will be viewing at St. Anthony's Catholic Church in Coronationville starting at 9:30. and the service would then last from 9:30 until 11:30, where the cortege will leave to the Crucis Cemetery, where the final resting place would be.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so very much for talking to us here about the late Professor Ismail Mohamed passing away. He was 82 years old, a mathematician that I think made a difference in many, many people's lives. He was in 1976 arrested under the Internal Security Act with the likes of the Planning Minister TREVOR Makue. Makue, thank you very much for talking to us, a friend of the family.